Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH's Kyle Richards bled for show amid sister drama. Has RHOBH star Kyle Richards bled for the show, especially between her broken marriage and sister drama? She is currently dealing with her sister, Kim Richards' relapse and 5150 psychiatric hold. At the same time, she has had to watch her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, move on with a new woman. Yet she has kept on filming. Does that make her the most dedicated cast member, or is she just doing her job? Keep reading for more details. When RHOBH began 14 years ago, Kyle Richards was an OG cast member alongside her older sister, Kim Richards. They had their issues, especially with Kim's history of alcohol abuse. Kyle enjoyed being a mother and an occasional actress, plus she doted on her husband, Mauricio Umansky. As the seasons went on, Kyle supported Mauricio's decision to leave the family real estate business and branch out on his own. This caused issues between Kyle and her older sister, Kathy Hilton, but she was loyal to her husband. Then, the couple combated cheating rumors as Kim's sobriety continued to weigh heavy until season 7. Kyle's friendship with Lisa Vanderpump blew up in season 10, so her focus has continued to be on work, her kids, and her marriage. Then, Kyle embarked on a sobriety and fitness journey and befriended country singer Morgan Wade, which sparked romance rumors. In season 13, Kyle and Mauricio called it quits, and she was unsure if she would return for season 14. She did, and was honored with Us Weekly's Reality TV Star of the Year. At the event, Kyle Richards posed alongside close friend and RHOBH alum Teddy Mellencamp. Teddy shared a glam snap of the two on with the caption, "Love celebrating Kyle Richards' 18 being named Us Weekly Reality TV Star of the Year last night. She has bled for RHOBH for 14 years. It's so deserved." Kyle is now the longest-lasting cast member of the show. However, some fans felt she was being slightly evasive in season 13 when it came to her marriage and Morgan Wade. Though Kyle Richards was unsure if she would return for season 14, she was allegedly given an ultimatum. She would have to be transparent about everything in her life or leave. Clearly, she gave in because she is back. Yet, as filming has come to an end, her sister, Kim Richards, was placed on a psych hold after a relapse. Kyle wishes that she could have dealt with her sisterly drama privately. She has had fights with both Kim and Kathy Hilton on camera, and now this happened. However, Kyle has acknowledged that she cannot expect to live a hidden life. So, has she bled for the show? Fans weighed in. Bled? She does it by choice and gets paid. Then they proceeded to tell the ladies how amazing they looked. So all in all, it was a successful night, and it will be interesting to see what Kyle brings to the table for season 14. Do you feel that Kyle has bled for the show, or do you think RHOBH could survive without her? Let us know in the comments below. In the ever-compelling world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, the Richards family name holds a certain level of intrigue. The blend of wealth, glamour, and family drama offers a unique lens into the lives of one of the most famous and successful Hollywood families. And at the center of it all is Kyle Richards, a long-standing member of the RHOBH cast. Her journey on the show has been marked by her evolution from a sometimes spicy housewife to one of the most beloved and relatable figures in the franchise. But no one could have anticipated the intensity of the personal and family issues that would unfold for Kyle over the years, particularly the ongoing drama with her sister, Kathy Hilton. In the world of reality television, where emotions are often heightened, the personal and the professional frequently intertwine, and Kyle Richards' role on RHOBH is no exception. This time, it's more than just a few quarrels and petty squabbles on screen. The latest season of RHOBH revealed a layer of vulnerability in Kyle that fans had rarely witnessed before. And in a move that truly shook the fan base, she admitted to bleeding for the show amidst the drama with her sister Kathy Hilton. a family feud that had become a storyline so intense that it seemed almost scripted, yet entirely real. Family drama. A deep cut. Kyle's relationship with Kathy, her older sister, has always been a complex one. Growing up in the shadow of a powerful mother, both sisters had their own roles to play, and over the years, those roles would evolve, revealing a rift that only seemed to widen. Kathy Hilton, the Hilton heir, has always lived in the spotlight, and her luxurious lifestyle often seemed to overshadow
When Kathy
Kyle's
joined the
personal
cast
journey.
of
RHOBH in later seasons, fans were eager to see the dynamic between the two sisters unfold, but no one could predict the deep-seated tensions that would eventually surface. The tension between the two sisters reached its boiling point during a trip to Aspen, which proved to be the perfect setting for an emotional explosion. Viewers watched in real time as Kyle Richards confronted her sister about personal issues that had built up over the years. What followed was a heart-wrenching confrontation, where Kyle revealed the emotional toll that the ongoing drama was taking on her. This was not just about the show anymore. It was about unresolved family issues, betrayals, and deep wounds that had never truly healed. Kyle's tears and pain were palpable, leaving fans wondering just how much of her personal life she was willing to expose for the sake of entertainment. It was in these moments that Kyle's vulnerability stood out in stark contrast to her usual image as the strong and composed housewife. She had bled, metaphorically and emotionally, for the show, laying her personal struggles bare for millions to see. The reality of reality TV. It's important to acknowledge that the world of reality television is not as real as it may appear. Producers, editors, and the very structure of the show work together to create compelling storylines that keep viewers engaged. But for all its contrived elements, RHOBH has a way of pulling back the curtain on its stars' personal lives. Kyle's decision to let the world in on her familial issues with Kathy Hilton wasn't a choice made lightly. It's a decision many viewers can only imagine, choosing to expose the rawest, most painful parts of yourself to an audience that is not always forgiving. This idea of bleeding for the show comes from the notion that, in the world of RHOBH, emotional vulnerability and personal strife are often the currency of success. It is through these struggles that the real storylines unfold, and as much as fans love the glamour, the luxury, and the drama, they crave authenticity. Kyle Richards' willingness to take on such emotional pain to fuel the show speaks to the level of commitment required for anyone involved in the Real Housewives franchise. While other cast members may lean into the cattiness or chaotic antics that make for viral moments, Kyle's vulnerability has created a more grounded and relatable presence. She's more than just a housewife with a beautiful home and perfect wardrobe. She's a woman navigating family rifts, personal growth, and the complicated intersection of fame and real life. In doing so, Kyle Richards has bled, not just figuratively, but in the truest sense of the word, to provide her audience with a storyline that resonates deeply. It's a raw, unfiltered, and ultimately human experience that transcends the usual drama of reality TV, a sisterly bond torn. The breakdown of Kyle and Kathy's relationship, however, wasn't entirely about the dynamics of the show. Beneath the dramatic surface, there were very real issues that have existed for years: insecurities, feelings of neglect, and perhaps even jealousy. For years, Kyle's fame and success in Hollywood were overshadowed by Kathy's high-profile family ties. The Hilton name, with its legacy and glamour, cast a long shadow over Kyle's more grounded Hollywood career. The tension was there, but it wasn't until the cameras began rolling that the undercurrents of frustration truly surfaced. As the drama with Kathy reached a crescendo, many fans took to social media to voice their support for Kyle. Recognizing her strength in the face of adversity, they admired her willingness to speak her truth, even when it meant airing her family's dirty laundry for the world to see. Yet others took sides, with some siding with Kathy, questioning Kyle's motives, and others remaining fiercely loyal to the reality TV icon. The situation begs the question of what it means to be authentic on a show like RHOBH. Are you truly being yourself if you're willing to expose your deepest conflicts for the sake of viewership? And, more importantly, what price do you pay for that authenticity? For Kyle Richards, it has meant facing the pain of family betrayal head on, for better or for worse. In conclusion, a bleed for the show. Kyle Richards, for all her fame and wealth, has proven time and again that her personal story is more than just a storyline for reality television. She's proven that, in the world of RHOBH, sometimes you have to bleed for the show. Whether it's by confronting painful family issues, navigating the highs and lows of life in the public eye, or simply showing up as your true self, Kyle's commitment to the show and to her family's story is undeniable.